as can Norton Jr.
As you assist Saturday, you got a chance to look at the film. What was your takeaway?
The improvement is there. We're certainly better than the Cardinal game coming into it, and we feel good about our process. And our ones played a little bit longer, and this week they should play a little bit more. And so as far as improvement is concerned, I think we're better than we were the week before.
Where do you stand with Lee at middle linebacker? He's a third-day rookie coming in and getting a lot of snaps. Obviously,
Yeah.
that's a big, tall task, but where is he and where does he need to be?
He's really young. He's in a process. Anytime you start young in a process of any job, especially the pros, the best athletes in the world, it's going to be some work, and he's all for it. He's a big, strong, really smart, really passionate player, and I really like where he is right now.
Has what he's done on the practice field translated onto the game film yet?
Absolutely, absolutely. Again, he's come a long way. He's still got a long way to go. The guy has a lot of football in him, and he has a lot of passion about him. He's really smart, and he's doing all the things that the really good young players should do to become productive people and players on this team.
Jack's fond of saying that we don't care where you came from. No matter where you come from, you got a shot to make this roster.
Right.
You got a Division III guy out there who's kind of holding his own a little bit. But that's got to be a huge jump for him. What do you see out of him?
You're watching the games. A lot of speed, a lot of passion. The guy, he shows up when the lights come on. Nothing's too big for him, and really good on special teams. So we like where he is, and again, the evaluation process still continues.
How has the integration of Coach Pagano been? Like, when do you tend to work with him or solicit ideas from him?
We work together every day. We've been together every day since he come aboard, and the process of communication, the process of making things clear, the process of getting the secondary tight. He's really been a really big help. I'm really glad he's on our team.
Where do you think that you guys are in that process in the secondary?
It's all improvement. I think every week you want to get better. Every week you want to improve. And I think that nothing's perfect, but we're going in the right direction. I think that obviously there's things you need to improve on, but we are better in a lot of ways than we were the week before or the year before. So I like the direction and the plan that we have.
There might be some impatience out there amongst fans with the first team defense, even though you're only seeing it in little bits during the
Right.
season. What would you counsel to those fans if they're impatient?
Well, they should be impatient. We are impatient as well. We want to win, and we want to shut teams down, and we want to do all the things it takes to be a really good defense. And the players and the coaches are really in the process of coaching hard, playing hard, and bringing it out to the practice field and carrying over to the game. And we really feel like the ones are going to play a lot more this week. We're getting healthier, and I think that in our process of being really good, we really like the direction we're going.
Has it been frustrating for you not to be able to get Kobe and Gary in on the field that much, and how much better can your defense be if you can incorporate those?
Well, we don't know. They haven't been here much, so we're not quite sure how good they are or how good we can be. We know that we're going to coach the guys that are here, and they're working really hard. And again, the evaluation process, the coaching process is still really early in the preseason. The guys haven't played a whole lot of football together, so we're really coaching and talking and working, and it's a lot of good things that are happening.
Why is it important for Khalil Mack to play preseason?
Well, it's just team building. It's getting the rust out. I think that it's important that you stay at a high level. You just don't get good and stay good by not playing. You have to play ball. And the only place you have to get better is on the field. And so it's important for your good players to stay sharp and to play with the other players. And it's important that the team cohesion continues.
Did you see any rust from him, the way he split that double team?
He's amazing. He's amazing.
And when Jack talks about eye violations, what exactly does that mean?
Well, it's just discipline in the eyes. If you have a certain responsibility, if your eyes are supposed to be on a certain object or a certain thing or person, just make sure you have the discipline to keep your eyes in man coverage and not let them roam. It's just about focused, being disciplined, and being very responsible.
How do you improve
you work on it. It's all about work. Everything's about work.
That touchdown, the first one, that seems like, I mean, that play that his coaches drives you crazy. You know, it's obviously not schemed to go.
Right. Imagine being a coach. Imagine being out there. We're working really hard. No one likes to get scored on the first drive. We had a few really good plays in that drive, and then obviously we had those violations that you speak of, and those are things that you continue to work on. You look around the league, we aren't the only team that has a violation. Lots of teams have eye violations. That's why they run certain plays, but I really like the guys respond. It's important that you have things to work on, to coach, and then you see how they respond, and they're responding the right way.
When it comes to the
Those eye violations, is that something that on the practice field or in camp, whatever, you can see, spot real time and correct right there? Like, how does that look as opposed to just in the game action when you're looking at the film, like, our eyes in the right place? How much do you see that on the field?
Well, it's just the practice, the work, being pointed out, making the players and yourselves aware of it. It's just all about work.
Was it surprising to see so many eye violations in that?
Well, there weren't so many. There were the few that you saw, but there's mistakes. There's also a lot of good things happening, and it's important for us to be the team and defense we want to be. We have to eliminate those mistakes because it just seems like those are the things that are most talked about.
When you watch that film, do you see a few specific things that right away you can say, okay, I know we can tighten that down? Like, is that message getting across to your players?
Oh, no question. There's big stuff, lots of things that we talk about. The players are evaluated. They have mental errors. They have sacks. They have great plays, great effort plays, leverage. There's so many different things that we evaluate the players on. The ones that you're talking about, just one. There's like 50 things, and you're just talking about eye violations. There's loafs. There's great plays, great effort. There's so many things that we work on and things that we evaluate on, and the players are responsible for. And it's important that we not only talk about the things that they do not as well, that we do talk about the things that are doing really well, and continue to build them up and make them into the players and the team that we want.
To echo that, that's probably very fair about there's some positives that are there too that maybe aren't talked about enough in your eyes on Saturday or even over the course of this preseason. What to you has been encouraging when you see on film, type of plays, type of performances that you highlight to the team, to the group, and say this is what we are looking for?
Right, we're looking for effort, always coaching effort first, really being strong on our leverage, our tackling, guys that are really are substitutions, guys that are really involved in the game. When the veterans go out, are they helping coaching the younger players? Are the younger players learning from the veterans? If the younger players make a mistake, are they coming off and getting really good instruction on the sideline? And when they go back out, are they learning from the guy who was in with them before? The stuff they're being taught on the practice field, are they carrying over to the game? Are they finishing the game strong? There's so many different things. Are you at halftime? There's our halftime evaluation. The production's going okay. And then the younger players, some guys that we're trying to have a really good depth. They're showing up on special teams. Who's our best special teams players? There's so many different things and evaluations that we're working on. It's important that we just don't talk about one.
One more, guys. Speaking of a positive, what have you seen out of Corey James so far? It seems like he's really had two good preseason games, and I imagine it's translating on the practice.
Right, no question. Corey James, he looks what linebackers are supposed to look like. He runs right. He's really smart. You can see he really knows how to hunt the ball. You really see the improvement from game 1 to game 2. Day 1, when he came in, to now. You really like to see that improvement and the ability to really be a dominating player consistently be around the ball, consistently communicate, consistently make his plays, and be available consistently.
Guys, thank you.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it.
Thank you.